No, saying welcome.
Okay.
Welcome! Hello,
Hi.
guys. This is where we answer your curious questions.
Ooh, and if you have any questions about sex or relationships or anything else you want to ask
In your
us,
body.
DM us on our Instagram and put in the start of the question, curious questions, so we know it is for this video series.
Right, first question of today.
I'm a girl and bicurious. How do I explore without getting too invested or hurting anyone? I want to explore and really see what I am and am not into, but I don't want to offend anyone.
Bi-curious is quite a difficult subject.
I think it is, right?
It's definitely easier now with all the sexualities that have come out. Got like 27 sexualities, so bi-curiosity is taken more seriously these days.
Yeah.
Like back then, if you were bi-curious or bisexual, there were a lot of negative stigma around the fact that, you know, you were greedy, or you couldn't really decide, or you weren't truthful to yourself because you're either one or the other, which I completely disagree with.
And you're just kind of like just a girl, like wanting to get with other girls, and it's not really gonna get, I don't know, you're just like wasting other people's time.
Yeah, a lot of people can think like that, which is totally not the case. You know, if you are bi-curious, definitely hold yourself strong. Like, be proud the fact that you're bi-curious and that you're open to the idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like that you do actually want to have a label. A lot of people don't need to have a label. Labels are only there for people that want to have a community or want a place to go where they feel welcomed.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have a label apart from until pansexuality came out, and I was like, oh my god, I'm pansexual.
Yeah.
I just fancy everyone.
I'd say like I've had phases of being bi-curious as well, like definitely. And I think I like during that time I did feel like exactly how you did.
Yeah, because you're just like, am I gonna offend someone?
Yeah.
If I get with a girl, they're gonna think I'm gonna run off with a guy. If I get with a guy, am I gonna run off with a girl?
And it also felt like no one really took me seriously either. So like I started like trying to flirt with this girl, and like I asked her on a date, and then we went out for drinks, and she'd ended up inviting some other people.
Oh,
and I was just
that is
like,
weird.
oh, so obviously like you don't feel the same. But I just felt so insecure about it, because I was just like, I was really curious about it, and I was like, I really wanted to explore that side of my feelings. I'd just been binge watching The L Word for like 2 months, and I was like, I'm curious about women.
Yeah, I think bi-curiosity is like such a cute word, because most people throughout their lives go through a bi-curious stage.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like a thought that goes into their head, thinking maybe I fancy or maybe I'm attracted to this person.
Yes.
Especially girls, it's way more easier for us to experiment with same-sex girls.
There's definitely less of a stigma around it.
Definitely.
Like, just because, especially as guys, have always seen like, oh, girls making out is like really hot. So like so that's why there isn't a stigma. But
it's like fetishized as well.
It really is. Like loads of guys, like straight guys, watch lesbian porn because they think it's hot seeing two girls at it together.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I like watching everyone fuck each other. Like, two guys, two girls. Guy, girl, transgender.
Like, watching two guys fucking is actually like so hot.
Oh god, stop, literally.
I never thought I'd actually find it attractive, but it's like,
it's so hot.
There's something really, really sexual about that.
There definitely is. I mean, there's something hot about anyone getting off with anyone.
Yeah.
Like calling yourself bi-curious, you have to understand that people are going to take that either the wrong way or the right way, regardless of how you feel. So the best thing you can do is just either choose if you want to have that label for yourself and say, yeah, I'm bi-curious and I'm testing out the waters, I'm seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's exactly like being bi-straight, for fuck's sake. Wait, straight curious, there we go. straight
Yeah, like if you have like been openly gay for the whole of your life, and suddenly you're like, I actually like wanna try the other sex.
And then the gay community might not take you seriously.
Yeah. Have you seen like there's this program on Channel 4 called The Bisexual, and it's about someone who was like openly she was openly gay like her whole life, came out as a lesbian, and then It's about her like actually exploring wanting to sleep with men, and she was in a relationship, and all the like her ex-girlfriend got really angry that she then came out as bi and was like this like, oh, I never satisfied you, like blah blah blah.
But then I feel like if someone's getting angry about that, that's not necessarily your fault. That's their issue.
Yeah.
That's their misunderstanding. Like the girl you thought you were going to go on a date with, obviously she felt like uncomfortable or unsure of herself, and that's not anything you would have done.
Yeah.
You know, you might not have been able to do anything different.
But like, what would your advice be for like not wasting anyone's time, and like not, because if you're just curious, you don't want to go in there and be like flirting with loads of people and really getting people's hopes up and like leading them on.
I would say just be honest. Like, they're going to take it badly or they're going to be okay with it no matter what you say. So if you're honest with it, then it kind of weeds out all the people that aren't going to be okay with it. Or they might just be like, oh no, that's not what I'm interested in. And then that's fair enough. That they're clearly not ready for someone who might be bicurious.
Yeah.
But like, fucking sexuality is so fluid. You know, I'm pansexual now, and who knows? I might suddenly realise that I go into a straight phase. Who knows?
It's fluid all the time. Like,
Yeah.
it's forever changing, and it is okay to go through parts of your life feeling curious about different sexualities.
Yeah.
Like, it's, to be honest, like, most people will have that time in their life where they do question that. There will be at least one moment where it happens. Communication is the key of all successful relationships, friendships, like family relationships, being with a partner as well, and also just hooking up with people.
Yeah.
If you want to have like successful hookups, then just talk to each other beforehand and lay down like all your thoughts about it. So if you are just bicurious, say, look, I've only been dating guys previously, but I'm really curious about being with a woman. Would you be interested in exploring that with me?
Yeah, and that they're gonna receive that better than suddenly you coming at me like, oh well, I'm bicurious, I've only had boyfriends.
Yeah.
You know, be proud about the fact that you are willing to explore and see what you might be sexually into. I remember it was years ago, one of my friends from school, she was in a lesbian relationship, and I was like, I'm bisexual, and they laughed at me. They literally were like, bisexuality doesn't exist. Like, because she was saying from her experience that she thought she liked guys all of her life, and then now she's 100% definitely a lesbian. So she's used to lie and say she was bisexual to soften the blow and for her understanding. And I was like, no, I'm definitely bisexual. But at the time I didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
And I felt like, fuck, maybe she was right. Maybe I wasn't actually bisexual. I've questioned it so many times, being like, well, I've only had boyfriends.
And it's confusing, liking two different sexes.
Yeah.
You're like, how can I be attracted to everyone?
Yeah. But now you just have to be like, well, okay, I'm straight one day, I'm bi the other, I fancy aliens another day. Like, just be proud of the fact that you are bicurious and you're so willing to explore.
Yeah. So I hope that has answered your curious question.
If you want to ask us a question, please DM us on Instagram and write curious questions.
We're also sifting through some of our old anonymous questions on Tumblr. We are kind of phasing out Tumblr because they've become a little bit more sensitive about sex content.
A little bit more sensitive. A little bit. They've destroyed Tumblr.
They have destroyed Tumblr.
I used to watch so much porn on Tumblr. Now I can't do it
I know there's so many beautiful, beautiful photos, erotic photos on Tumblr. It's so sad.
Yeah, really sad. And we used to love Tumblr. That's how we started.
We started on Tumblr.
But they clearly don't like anything sexual, including sex education either.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
So
they deleted my period post.
I know.
Period, guys.
It was just pants.
It was pants, bloody pants. Do remember, if you want us to mention your username, keep it in, and if you want to stay anonymous, just let us know.
We'll see you next week, and keep your questions coming in.